It is time to talk real estate. Ozzie Jurock joins us now. Hello, Ozzie.
Hi there.
Let's talk first of all about new and used home sales in this past month.
You know, there is sort of an old words out there, wisdom that say lies, lies, damn lies, statistics are all lies. And they may not be all lies, but they certainly are very different, and we have to maybe understand some of them. In particular, that's true in the housing market. We always report the housing market, the new housing starts, and they're way down. But new houses in Vancouver represent less than 10% of the market. So this year we only sold some 947 new homes, while we sold 11,700 used homes. So if new homes were down and the used home market wasn't, that would be a huge difference. In the condominium sector, we have a similar area where we have some 10,900 apartments that are used and 2,407 that are new. So again, there's only 22% of the market that's new. In the United States, we continuously hear that the housing market is down, and new houses may be down some 30%, but used homes, which represent 6.6 million, are only 10% down. If you looked at that, in Vancouver overall this month, we were down 20% in sales, still 22% higher in price, but up 29% in the listings. And that means really all over Canada, with the exception of Edmonton, we have lower volume and we have much higher listing stock, which generally shows that we might get back to a more normal market condition. If you go, for instance, over the water to Victoria.
Victoria is surprising, actually.
Yeah, in Victoria, the last 6 months, house prices have actually come off a touch, about 1%, but condo prices are actually down since the beginning of the year and last year.
And the average price of a home looks down, too.
Yes, it's down a tad, you know,
yeah.
just under 1%, but still, that's it's incredible. But when you consider that it came from $260,000 on average price in 2002 to more than double that, maybe it's time to take a breather there. But even if you go to booming Alberta, in Calgary now, the average home price, of course, is way up, but unit sales are down about 18%. The average price has soared 32% to $374,000, and condo prices are up a whopping 36%. And that still is nothing as compared to Edmonton, which is the only market in Canada that's up in sales 30% and down in listings 33%, and the average price has actually soared an incredible 40%, and apartment prices an incredible 42%.
In a normal market, Ozzie, what is the rate of growth for prices? Is it normally 5% a year?
Usually we say just ahead of the rate of inflation, so in this case it would be maybe 3 or 4%. And in England, for instance, we're now up about 8%, which would be double the inflation rate. So if we go from 22% down to 3 to 8% in that range somewhere, that's a normal market. The other thing on statistics, just quickly, new housing starts today came out for Canada for October, and they're way up again. September they were way down, but right now that's the 42nd month where we have housing starts over 200,000, and in BC we're up 10%. So it's still record territory.
So I know that in the U.S. housing starts have been going down for 6 months in a row or something. You don't think that we will try and turn to that trend?
Well, even if we did, the new housing market is really, yes, it's down 30%, but it's only 1 million units. There's 6.6 million used home markets in the U.S. where the downturn is actually slower than in Canada. I'm just saying that when we always see these headlines, let's not throw the baby out with the bathwater. We're coming back to a normal market. Normal is not when 6 buyers wrestle each other to the ground in the living room of the seller and pay $200,000 more than the place is worth.
Thank goodness.
Yes.
All right, Ozzie, thank you very much.
Thanks for having me.
We'll talk to you again in a couple of weeks. If you have any more questions for Ozzie, if you'd like to get in touch with him, www.jurock.com is his website, or you can call him 604-683-1111 to purchase a copy of his newsletter.